Howdy, welcome back to Transformers the Game! As you recall in the last episode, I showed you G1 Nemesis Prime. And now, we are on to the last version of Nemesis Prime in this pack. That being the Robovision version, which is still a bit of a tongue twister. Now, I think you'll get where I went with it as soon as you see him, so I'll just jump straight to it. Robovision Nemesis Prime. Probably my favorite skin in this entire pack. I think you can tell what he was inspired by. No? Well, he's pretty much a live-action version of the G1 version. Right? You know the white stripes on the chest. Alright, well, let's run through him. Let me get him over here. Okay, well, yeah, he's pretty much a live-action version of the G1 version. So he's got the red windows, white stripes on the doors and chest to mimic what the G1 counterpart had. He's also got some little blue lights up there, you know, just cause. Got a white stripe on his arms, again, to match the G1 version. If I turn to the side here, this side doesn't really matter, just whatever you can see it better. Okay, G1 Decepticon symbol on the shoulder. I was originally thinking of not including them because I thought it wasn't very realistic, but I'm like, nah, those should be there, it looks good. And here it now is, and I'm glad I decided to add those in. Another change is that his hip area right there, I decided to change that to a clear metal color because G1 Optimus doesn't have any colored parts there, so I decided to, well, change the color to reflect that. And, yeah, pretty much the rest of him is just solid black. Not much to him. But, yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for robot mode. Like I said, not a whole lot to it. But one of my favorite parts about this character is his vehicle mode. So, Robovision Nemesis Prime, transform! Is this not a freaking gorgeous truck? Yeah, I know, it is, isn't it? Well, as you can see, he's got a Decepticon symbol right in the side there. Some little blue lights on the side. A nice, beautiful white stripe running down the side. More blue lights on the front. And at the exact front of the truck, purple Decepticon symbol. Yeah. It's also got more blue lights on the bottom there. But yeah. He looks sweet, doesn't he? I love this truck. Doing this has pretty much set the stages for the G1 version of this character. Of G1 Optimus, I mean, not Nemesis. You already saw that. Yeah, I love this truck. It's beautiful. Very nice. But yeah, like I said, not a whole lot to him, but is probably my favorite skin of the pack. So now that we've showcased him, yeah, I really can't think of any good missions to show you. We've done Cybertron, and honestly, I think I'll just jump to the alternative version of this character and call it a day. Because I did do an alternate version of him too, which is pretty much a devastation version on this version. So I'll queue him up and we'll wrap this up. And finally, alternative Robovision Nemesis Prime. Now, as I said, this guy's pretty much a live-action version of the Devastation Nemesis Prime that I showed you in the last episode. So pretty much everything I did to him can be carried over to this guy with maybe one or two exceptions. So, he's got the iconic blue faceplate, as you can see. Let's get you some better light here, Mr. Nemesis. Okay. He's got blue hands, blue hand plates, I should say. Blue on the knee pads. Blue on the feet. And yeah, it's honestly about it. You can see why this, pretty much live action version of the G1 Devastation Nemesis Prime. So yeah, aside from a bit of blue, more or less the same, but it's there for those who want it. As for alt mode, I don't think there's even anything there, but we can look. No, alt mode is exactly the same. So, yeah. That's it for the Nemesis Prime pack. Link to it will be in the description. You can download it right now. So, yeah. That's about it. If you are interested in more little mini packs like this, I'm open to suggestions like, Year of the Horse, Optimus Prime, Ultra Magnus, Pepsi Prime, something like that. Any, like, Prime combinations or weird Prime repaints, anything like that that you'd love to see, post in the comments. Maybe I'll consider that for another mini pack. But that is it for this episode. Hopefully the next thing I'll do will be the next pack, but more on that later. I will see you in the next one later.